whenever there is a major golf tournament, we have a major guest, Barona Creek, Director of Golf, Mr. Don King. Welcome back, Don. You missed the British Open because...
My anniversary.
All right. Congratulations. What number was it?
11. 11 years.
All right. So 11 years of bliss. So you should be in a good mood to be back. All right.
I'm serious.
I know you are.
Because my wife's watching.
Well, and I've met her. So she's obviously the better half.
Right.
Let's talk about Gary Woodland.
Gary Woodland, he's a strong player, but he never putts that well. Today he putted well. I mean, he made everything. But Gary's one of those guys. He's typical modern-day tour player, big, strong athlete. He was a great basketball player, but he's an awesome golfer.
I think we have some video of him. We're gonna when the putters start. Whenever the size of the hole looks bigger when you're that hot, does it not?
It does. I mean, you think you're going to make everything. You see the line, you got the speed down, and like you said, the hole looks like a coffee can. All
right, so the guy everyone wants to hear from here is this Woodland sound or Ricky Fowler? Go ahead, this is Woodland sound. This is roll the sound we have.
It was nice to keep it fairly stress-free. Didn't miss many greens and had a few putts that could have went in, but also made a couple nice ones. So a good solid start to the week, and obviously, planning to keep it going.
Now, Brandon Stone thinks that shirt is orange. That's not orange. It's
yellow.
Yeah, or lime color.
Let me say something here. It's yellow on behalf of Jared Lyle.
Because of his passed away.
Right.
Right. So 65 today.
Oh,
how badly he wants to win a major? Very badly, does he not?
He does, and he is in prime position with a 65. He's been hitting the ball very, very well. If he can just stay away from a bad day, like he's had over the last couple tournaments, like last week he shot 65, 74, 64, 73, something like that. But he can't stay away from those overpower rounds.
He's got to stay off the roller coaster.
Exactly.
More from Ricky, obviously, tomorrow. Tiger and Phil. Let's start with Tiger. I think we have a montage of his day. Boy, an ugly start. We thought he was going to check out early, and then he got it together, right?
Yeah, he got the 3 over par and thought that was it for Tiger. But I got to give him a lot of credit, Paul. He grinded his way back. He hung in there. You could tell he wants to be there, and he still has a chance to win this tournament.
He plays 14 times this year. Before he's still got more golf to play this season. But that in itself is kind of the story, right? That he's had a hell of a year.
And it's so nice to see him playing again. It really is. It's great for the sport, and he's playing well. He can't get over the hump. He's going to win one, but we'll see what happens this week.
Every year that slips away, though, Jack can drink another bottle of champagne.
Yeah. I think Jack's safe, unfortunately, for Tiger.
Let's look at the rest of the leaderboard, starting with the world #1, Dustin Johnson. You know the drill. I show you a golfer. You tell me something I don't know about his round today, starting with DJ. Tell us about Dustin Johnson.
Well, watching his round today, I thought he was going to just get the 5-6 under. He did get the 5 under.
Then sprayed one.
Right. Then he started hitting his driver right. He missed like 3 drives right. Every time he did, he was in trouble and made bogey. But he's not going away.
No.
Too good.
And then Jason Day?
Jason Day probably had the best stats of anyone. I think he missed like 1 green and then just a couple fairways. He didn't putt that great, and he is a good putter, so I don't think he's going away.
You got to keep a look. And then finally, Brandon Stone.
Brandon Stone?
Not that Brandon Stone, that Brandon Stone. Tell us about Brandon Stone.
Yeah, Brandon Stone, he's won 3 times on the European Tour. And he shot 60 at the Scottish Open the last round about a month ago. So he's very comfortable going low. We just don't know much of him. But a good round today. I think he shot, 4 under?
Right.
Yeah.
All right. The guy that locally everyone, Phil Mickelson gets all the headlines, but really the PGA Championship is about golfers like Brian Smock.
Brian Smock, he qualified. He's one of 20 PGA pros around the country that qualified to play in this via the National Club Pro Championship. That was played about a month ago. Brian's a great player. He played on the web.com PGA for a long time. Has some back issues, but he's a good guy and a good friend of mine, and glad to see him out there, and I wish him all the best.
Because of his back, he can't practice. He can't hit a bunch of balls, which is for a golfer.
Yeah, but if you play with him, he doesn't need to practice. This guy's so good. I mean, he shoots in the 60s almost every time he tees it up.
Your sport is a vicious one.
Yes, it is.
It is cruel. It shows no compassion. And I use this as the latest illustration of that. Nick Watney, what looks like he's flirting with a hole-in-one, only to watch the ball ricochet off the pin and then end up where maybe I might hit it.
Well,
how cruel.
Well, that's why I don't aim at the pins. I aim away from them, so that doesn't happen.
So, I mean...
Yeah, that's golf. I mean, he hit a great shot and all for nothing.
What's your most painful moment like that?
Mentally or physically?
Well, either or.
Well, mentally all the time, because you're always grinding out there, and it never seems like you never remember the good things that happened to you. But physically, once I hit a shot and I went down to hit a wedge, and it just jarred my arm, and I could hardly hold the club the next hole. I thought I was going to have to withdraw. It was from the Southern Cal Senior PGA, but I gutted it out. And
you lived to tell about it. Maybe one of the bigger stories of the week is Tom Fleetwood. He earns a $150,000 check at the British Open. I didn't know that they don't cut you a check. They just put money directly in your account.
Yeah. Modern day banking.
Yeah, but they sent the money to a different Tom Fleetwood.
Yeah. Lucky the different Tom Fleetwood, huh?
So this guy sitting at home in Florida, who's a golfer, and 150 grand shows up in his checking account.
That's nice. You call the bank?
I mean, you have to fess up because they would track it down. All right, I think it's time now for the moment we've all been waiting for. That is your close-up camera. Who is going to win the 2018 PGA Championship?
I really like this guy because he's hitting his iron so good. He's been there. He's going to win a major. First time, Ricky Fowler.
You're going Ricky?
Yep. He's going to be holding the trophy on Sunday.
All right. I hope you're right.
Yeah.
It's weird with the PGA Championship. They're going to be playing the PGA Championship again
in May next year. Yeah.
What do you think about messing with the...
I like traditions. I don't like to mess with tradition, but...
Why are they doing that?
You know, a number of reasons. I think the end of the season, FedEx, they had too much going on with the Olympics. They got that going on. And they have a big tournament every month now, starting in March, all the way through July.
Don,
hey,
thank you very much.
Thank you. Thank you.
Tonight on the PPR, we have all these training camp previews, and we have a great story from Maddie Sinclair. Maddie was hanging out with a local bowler who is only 11 years old, but she is making a national name for herself. Make sure you tune in tonight on the All Sports Report. It's going to be a striking encounter. We'll see you guys in a little bit.